Hi everybody, this is Donna Reyna and I am here in a nice beautiful um, meditation spot, and I wanted to talk to you for the first time live on Facebook. And I've got some geese friends here that are sharing our meditation this morning. um, and it's a little shadowy, but the view back there isn't that just gorgeous? So I wanted to go live for the first time and just share a little meditation for you about how to bring more love into your life on a conscious level, and just, bringing it into your body, but also sharing it with the world, and how to maybe, give unconditional love to other people, especially if they're struggling or if they're in pain or grieving. And then also just how to celebrate love if you're going to be celebrating tomorrow with a romantic love interest. How to bring maybe a little bit more spark into that relationship, and just, enjoy the day on a maybe different level. So first, I just invite you to close your eyes and breathe for a few minutes, and just invite spirit and love into your heart, into your mind, and breathe deeply for a few breaths. Then what I'd like you to do is, if you can, hi Deanna, it's so good to see you, yay. If you can, just really picture this. This is a great practice to do on a daily basis as well, is just to invite and picture pure light and love pouring into your body through your head. I do this all the time, and I talk about it a lot because a lot of times we forget to give ourselves love. We send out a lot of love to other people, and we're really good at that, but we forget to to focus on love within ourselves, and to take care of ourselves, and remember that if our well is empty, we're not really able to give a lot to other people, right? And so what this practice does is it reminds us to be present. It reminds us to take care of ourselves for a few minutes. And again, these things don't have to take long, be long stretches. You can go for a walk in your neighborhood and just focus on, anything in your body that needs healing, and picture that light going straight to that healing and that place, and healing that, wound, whether it's emotional, physical, spiritual, doesn't really matter. I think that, when we consciously invite that in, a lot of things can happen that really can heal us from the inside out. It's really easy sometimes to go after outside fixes. I know I like to shop, and so I have to be really conscious of, when I'm shopping, am I shopping to fill something up? Or am I shopping just because I'd like a new purse? But, this kind of practice of just taking the time to breathe, sit somewhere pretty if you can, and just really invite spirit and love into your soul, into your body. I think that that's one of the things that helps me stay sane. I do this a lot while I'm hiking. Today I didn't have time to go up to a mountain, so I just walked across the street to this cute little lake by my house, because I thought this would be a nice place to do a meditation. The second thing to do that I like to do when I'm out and about and meditating, or even if I'm home meditating, is I like to take and picture that love going out into, anybody that I know and that I love, friends, family, acquaintances that, we know are hurting and that might need some help. And so I picture that spirit and that love going, all the way to them, and picturing and asking God, spirits, universe, whatever you want to call it, to fill them with peace, fill them with calm. We know we all have friends that get super agitated sometimes, and they might, and I know I do too. We might be the only person praying for somebody too. This is a great practice to do with somebody that you are mad at, and that you might have a resentment towards. Is every time you think about them, sorry, I hope I'm back. I had a little message pop up. So this is this is new, so I hope it's working. Let me know if there's comments. If you can make comments, I'm not sure how this works yet, but if you can write comments, see if I want to see if I can see them. If you can still hear me, I think it's still going. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I can't see without my glasses. But anyway, this is a great practice of love, unconditional love with no expectation towards anybody that you might be angry at or that you might have a resentment towards. Every time they pop into your head, literally picture just pure golden light and love pouring into their body. And don't expect anything in return, and just allow that to flow through your body, through their body, and let it go. And give them over. You know, surrender is a big part of my practice with anything that, you know, holds me back or that might hinder my own progress spiritually, right? Because if I'm focused on other people and what they did or didn't do, then I really can't focus on my own growth. And then I'm trying to fix them, or I'm trying to, you know, make the situation different by, you know, quote unquote, making them do something different. And it just doesn't work, and it robs us of our own sense of peace and our own, and I think even our own values and integrity, you know. And so that's a really powerful practice to do with teenagers. When teenagers are acting out and going crazy, it makes it a really great practice for teenagers. I did it when I was raising kids, and it, you know, and it calms them, and it just allows them to know that they're loved without expectation, as I think teenagers and kids today have a lot of expectations on them. And so that's even just a really simple practice to do with your own children. If they're if you just they need to know they're loved without having to perform. And then the third thing I do whenever I'm out hiking is I actually do a love meditation out to the globe and out to the world. The world needs love more than ever right now, I think, and so I know with the more people that are consciously sending love out and asking the universe and angels and you know, all the powers that be to really send love out to, you know, all parts of the world, that's a huge ripple effect, you know, and it really makes a big difference out there. I've seen it in my own life, and it can be really powerful practice, because I think the more we're consciously aware that there's, you know, a whole world of people out there, not just us, that the more aware then we become to be responsible, to be a part of that globe, and to be, you know, to make a difference out there, you know, even if it's in our own neighborhood. You know, whatever we can do to make a difference and impact somebody's life, I think is for me, that's what drives me, is, you know, I want to be able to help people locally, nationally, and on a global level. So again, just take some time to breathe today, and I hope that I have to put my glasses on to read. Hi Sherry. Hi Sherry, yay. So again, we're just going to recap the three things. So first is the most important, is that we take time for self-care and self-love, and that we, you know, invite spirit in to pour our own bodies with love. I literally do a meditation where I put my hands on my head and I thank God that I have a brain that works most of the time. And I send love to my brain. I send love to my eyes, to my nose, to my mouth, to my throat. A lot of women, I think, we get a lot of stuff stuck in our throat. So I do a lot of meditations to clear my throat, so I have a voice that I can, you know, I can channel and use. I do my heart, you know, and thank God for my heart, that it works and that I can love people and I can be loved back. I go down to my stomach. We carry a lot of stress in our stomach, so it's a really powerful practice to put your hands on your stomach and pour just love into your stomach and tummy and your abdomen, and, you know, and just picture all that yummy goodness flowing through your tummy. It's a really good practice too. And then I go all the way down my legs and my knees and my, you know, I hike a lot, as you guys know, and so I need my legs to work, right? And so I thank God all the time for the fact that they still work, and that if I can walk, then I might as well take the stairs, right, instead of an elevator. If I can still walk, I might as well walk somewhere instead of driving. And so I try to, you know, incorporate that, and again, do a lot of outside stuff so that I can feel the sunshine on my face Can you hear them quacking back there? Look, ah, isn't that pretty? Yeah. So that's the first thing is self-love, right? And second thing is pouring love into other people that might need help and consciously bringing that into our daily practice of unconditional love with no expectation, you know, to other people that we know. And then the third practice is sending that unconditional love out into the globe, becoming more globally aware, and, you know, even asking Spirit, what can we do to help to make this world a better place? You know, even if it's helping 2 other people, 1 other person, that can snowball eventually into helping and, you know, even creating a foundation. It can snowball into a lot of things. But even if it doesn't matter, because that person will then go help somebody, and then that person will help somebody, and then you get a whole ripple effect going with others helping others. So I hope that this has helped you today, and I am so happy to share this beautiful California day with you. And get out there, make a difference, get outside, get some exercise, and give yourself some love on this Valentine's Day. If you're sharing Valentine's Day tomorrow with a loved one, you know, maybe mix it up and do something different. Get outside, go do something crazy or adventurous, you know, challenge yourself, and you'll laugh, you know, it'll be really fun. And just do something silly, go ride go-karts or do something just totally out of your zone, what you'd normally do. Because it just adds a lot of spark to, I think, a relationship too. So anyway, thank you again for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. All right. Have a great Valentine's Day. Bye.